Late today, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell blocked the bill to increase COVID relief checks to $2,000. The Majority Leader has instead tied the check increase to two of President Trump's major sticking points, ending Section 230 protections for the big tech companies and a bipartisan committee to investigate election fraud. That's what McConnell and the president want. We're going to dive into all that here in just a few minutes. But before that, there was an article released this morning in The Atlantic that tells you everything you need to know about the media in this country and the people that are feeding the American people the information that they vote with. McKay Coppin's article, "The Resistance's Breakup with the Media is at Hand," is getting a lot of attention for being so brutally honest. It confirms what many of us have long suspected, that there is a reason that news reporters have acted so ridiculously hostile and petty towards President Trump for the last 4 years. Here is a sample of what we have seen.
If an American president loses more Americans over the course of 6 weeks than died in the entirety of the Vietnam War, does he deserve to be reelected?
Does President Trump believe that it was a good thing that the South lost the Civil War?
You called yourself a nationalist. Some people saw that as emboldening white nationalists. Now people are also saying
I don't know why you'd
that
say
the
that.
president.
That's such a racist
There
question.
are some people that say that now the Republican Party is seen as supporting white nationalists
I
because
don't
of your
believe
rhetoric.
that.
I mean, there's so many more. We tried to find a few of them just for you, but this has become the standard. This is the standard behavior for many reporters, behaving in a way we've never seen toward an elected president, with disdain, with hatred, with disgust. In the second paragraph of Coppin's article, he admits that while he was disgusted by Trump winning the White House in 2016, he knew that his, quote, contentious relationship with Donald Trump was already paying professional dividends. That comment right there says everything. There is a huge incentive for attacking Donald Trump. There is a huge market of leftist news consumers that absolutely hate the president. We know that. And for the first time, reporters sold out their objectivity and cashed in on that. Reporters, of course, want to be important. They want attention. They want to be elevated. They work hard all day long, we'll give them that, and when that little camera in the press pool aims their way during the afternoon press briefing and they get a chance to create a viral moment, they are incentivized to come up with the most vile, hateful, insulting question that they can think of for President Trump or for his press secretary. Coppins even directs his readers to an article that he wrote on Trump for BuzzFeed back in 2014. Coppins was invited along to spend, quote, 36 hours on the fake campaign trail with Donald Trump, the fake campaign trail. Here's the best part, the subtitle. Over the course of 25 years, he's repeatedly toyed with the idea of running for president and now maybe governor of New York. With all but his closest apostles finally tired of the charade, even the Donald himself has to ask, what's the point? On the plane and by the pool with the man who will not be king. How dumb does this article look today? Written so confidently, wasn't it? An article full of insults toward a man that D.C. political expert McKay Coppins assures you will never be the president. It's quite hilarious. All right, in that same article, Olivia Nuzzi, another medium-grade writer for New York Magazine, who rode Trump's coattails to success, said, quote, there is a kind of temptation to satisfy the resistance with worldview-confirming reporting chum. It didn't really require any special bravery to report honestly and critically on Donald Trump. New York Magazine reporting honestly and critically on Donald Trump. There was nothing honest about any of this. It was a nonstop assault for 4 years, incentivized by a globalist liberal audience out for blood against a president that threatened their entire warped view of America's place in the world. These people seriously can't see how ridiculous they sound writing this stuff, saying the things they say. It is astonishing. They think that they are heroes. They actually think in their minds that Donald Trump is a fascist dictator and that they are the brave journalists who led the resistance against them. This is how they romanticize their lives. It's quite pathetic. In reality, the Obama administration, their hero, was far nastier toward contentious reporters. They just rarely saw any. Everybody kissed their butt. The Obama administration seek to destroy Fox News reporter James Rosen just for publishing leaked information about North Korea. They spied on him. They seized his emails by invoking the Espionage Act. That is a huge deal, just to go after somebody for releasing information that somebody in the government gave them. Over at CNN this past weekend, a Brian Stelter-hosted panel analyzed just how awful the Trump administration was to the always fair and always objective CNN. Take a listen.
Trying to accomplish, Brian, is move the United States in the direction of what I describe as state-supported media.
The degree of scrutiny that he would place on CNN was, I think, pretty unique.
The network with the sole intent to destroy Donald Trump, that sold 30 years of credibility down the drain to take down one president, now pretending they've always been objective and were shocked when Trump lashed out at them. You can't make this up. I mean, it's too good. Here's CNN's chief White House Trump attacker, Jim Acosta, using a question to allege that the president will be committing treason.
Can you pledge to the American people that you will not accept any foreign assistance in the upcoming election?
There you go. They always use a question, just like asking the president every day to denounce white supremacy. That's a tactic. You're going to ask a question that alleges something terrible, and you're going to ask it a lot, and it paints a picture. Here's Acosta sparring with Trump and then refusing to give the microphone back and putting on a nice little show for the bloodthirsty crowd over at CNN.
That's enough. That's enough.
Mr. President, I was
That's
going to
enough.
ask one of the other folks.
That's enough.
Pardon me, ma'am. Mr.
Excuse
President.
me. That's enough.
You remember that one? You felt bad for the girl, and she didn't know what to do. But you'll see right here a much different Jim Acosta 5 years ago asking Barack Obama a question.
I wanted to ask you about what some people are calling your best week ever last week. You had two Supreme Court decisions supportive of the Affordable Care Act and of gay rights. You also delivered a speech down in Charleston that was pretty warmly received. It seems that you've built up some political capital for the remaining months of your presidency. I'm curious how you want to use it.
Can you see the difference? Excuse me, President Obama, Jim Acosta here. What makes you so awesome? Why are you so great? Can you tell us a little bit more about why you're such an amazing guy? Can we hang out sometime? It's a good thing for Acosta that he kissed Obama's butt so well. The administration